is in the sight of her lovers, and none shall deliver her out of my hand. Alright, that's essentially what the brothers went into, man. They go, after shit goes bad, they went and dealt with the heathens, and the heathens ain't treat them how they thought they was. Like, well, let me return to the Lord now. Let me go to my first level. So I didn't know I had it this good. I know he actually looked out for me. Yeah, it was discipline I had to deal with. He was sincere looking out for me, gave me right things. Increased my silver and my gold. Gave me my wine, my flax, my corn. Covered my nakedness. He's the reason I got glory. Put the diadem on the forehead, put the earring in your ear, and gave you the nose ring like it says in Ezekiel.
I got something for you.
I'm done.
It's Sirach 23 and verse we started 22. It says, "Thus shall it go also with the wife that leaveth her husband and bringeth in an heir by another." Okay, because when our women leave us and they fuck with these heathens, they literally bring, and they have kids when they literally bring in heathens. Or when these women worship other gods and teach our kids in the ways of these other gods, they're bringing them heathens. It says, "For first she have disobeyed the law of the Most High, and secondly have trespassed against her own husband, and thirdly she have played the whore in adultery, and she have brought forth children by another man." It says, "She shall be brought out into the congregation, and inquisition shall be made of her and her children. Her children should not take root, and branches thereof shall. Her children should not take root, and her branches shall bring forth no fruit." Hey, because ultimately, when our women don't deal with us, hey, that's our race being extinguished. And I'm gonna bring this out. This Sirach 26 and 20. "When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession through all the field, sow it with thy own seed, trusting in the goodness of thy stock." Our greatest possession is wisdom, this woman, but even talking about our literal women, it says, "So thy race which thou leavest may be magnified, having the confidence of their good descent." It says, "A harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband." Hey, so this is our woman, man. This is our tower against death, man. This is the literal ways of life, man. Lord said, if you come to Him, hey, you wouldn't want for nothing, basically. You know what I mean? But when you leave it, you should die.
And that's what we gotta be towards as wives given to Yahushua. We gotta proclaim His word, because I mean He's living because He died to risen. The point was that He died on this earth, and we gotta be the ones that proclaim His name, man. We gotta be the ones that to uplift the Yahushua. Okay. We gotta be that tower. He's gonna be our tower to save our ass. Hey, so why should we be ashamed? Hey, like it said in Sirach, or maybe it was from Solomon. If I'm thinking, say, be not ashamed to defend a friend. Okay, that's what we do. That's what we gotta do for Yahushua, man. Be that tower for Him, man. Who else is out here lifting up and glorifying the name of Yahushua with the true doctrine, with the mindset of Yahushua? Yep. It says we got one, so we got the mindset of our husband, man.
Mm-hmm. Who have known the mind of the Most High, but we have the mind of Yahushua.
That's right.
It's Jeremiah 3 and 14. It says, "Turn, O backsliding daughters," to back up the brother Mariah. It says, "Turn, O backsliding Slaki." It says, "Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you. And I will take you one of a city and two of a family and bring you to Zion." And right there, then you know it's going to be a small number, you know?
That's right. Hey, 10 virgins went in, 5 virgins got married.
Hey, that's right. That's right. This is Jeremiah 10, and I'm going to start at 1. It says, "Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them." But the point is, learn not the way of the heathen, man. Don't learn the ways that these fucking heathens carry themselves, man. The holidays they uphold, man. The gods they worship. You know? Mm-hmm. You brothers?
Yeah, I got a quick one up. This is Psalms 115 and 2. "Wherefore shall the heathen say, where is now their power? But our power is in heaven. He hath done whatsoever he had pleased. Their idols are silver and gold, the work of man's hand. They have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. They have hands, but they handle not. Feet have they, but they walk not. Neither speak they through their throat. They that make them are like unto them.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Hey, read Bell and the Dragon, man.
Yeah.
Read Bell and the Dragon. Just like how Bell and the Dragon and fucking gods of all these other nations, man. It's represented in Bell and the Dragon, man.
That's a deep scripture. It said, they that make them are like unto them. The person that made the idol was like the idol. They got ears, can't hear, eyes can't see, nose can't smell, but they ain't got no breath in them.
Yep.
They're mute dogs. They don't speak to their throat. They got hands but can't handle what like it says in Isaiah, they got no hands. So they ain't got no handles, man. Okay? They can't do shit.
Ooh, they ain't Stephen Curry,
Bro, I just want to say that. That's crazy. Don't push. That's exactly what I thought, bro. That's fucking crazy.
You don't understand.
Yeah, you know, it also says, so is everyone that trusteth in them.
Damn, yeah, that's deep.
Damn.
So ain't never crossing nobody over, brother.
It says, O Yasharallah, trust thou in Yahweh.
That's
He
right.
is their help and their shield. You know?
Damn. So likewise, it says, they that trust in them idols shall be like unto them. So they that trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai shall be like unto him. Or Salakia, like unto them.
You got something, Mario?
Yeah, it's Ciroc 4 and
Ciroc man over there.
I mean,
boy.
Farouk Black Cup.
Well, the thing with him is he say Ciroc for everything in there, so really we're not looking. We don't know what he's talking about.
Bro,
He could have read Maccabees this whole time. We don't know. Look, he does it all the time, Michael
that
Wine.
side of me.
Bro, his ass is Ciroc, boy.
It's the Manasseh side.
That Manasseh
You
side.
guys are reading Bell and the Dragon, Ciroc.
Right.
There's only one chapter. Go ahead.
This Baruch 4 and 3, it says, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. Hey, man, how about Shimei Shah gave us the greatest woman, man. We ain't sharing that woman with these heathens, man. And likewise, we ain't taking their woman unto us, man.
Right, because it's not profitable.
That's right.
Yep.
Why
That's right.
does thou pay for that which is not bread?
Exactly.
Done.
Got some, y'all want?
And I was looking for the one where the Israel had went up to the king and he had made a covenant with them. It was in the Apocrypha.
The Maccabees?
Yeah.
Maccabees.
Oh, the first chapter?
I believe so.
It says, let us make a covenant with them. It's the first chapter, brother. One in,
Oh yeah, and they were so forward when they stopped the circumcision and all that stuff. Man. Fucking Jason.
Jason ass niggas, man.
Man, that's Nate.
One in 13, bro.
This is First Maccabees 1 and 13. It says, then certain of the people were so.
Or you can start at 11, Slocky.
First Maccabees 1 and 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Yep. And just like it says in Jeremiah, I believe it's the 44th chapter, man. When them bitch niggas was letting their wives sacrifice it to the Queen of Heaven. And they said that basically the same thing. When we left off offering from the Queen of Heaven, we have had sorrows, man. Because hey, Sirach 2 and 1 says when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, man. And them niggas wasn't ready.
Yeah, and really the trick is on them, man, because they in their head they're thinking that they're better off in following the ways of the heathens. But in reality, when you following their ways, it's a snare unto you, man. Because yeah, you know, like the brother said, you know, you get tempted, you know, when you come serve the Lord, but the end game, man, it's to your benefit, man. You learn how to deal with women, man. You learn how to deal with your brother, man.
Because it's purging your flesh.
Exactly.
It's making you a better person.
Exactly, man.
Well, really, is for every aspect of life, anything, you know, any topic, you know, anything, how to handle any situation is right there in the scriptures. You know?
That's right.
down to the fucking basics, man. Learn how to fucking eat, man. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to dress.
Right. But it's no rest in the guys of those other nations. Hey, how about Shemal Shah promised us a rest? You know what I mean? They gonna be, hey, you serving Baal, you gotta sacrifice your fucking asshole, man. You gotta sacrifice your kids, man.
Yeah, that's a snare, man, because your son or your daughter, you know, by the time when they're kids and shit, they're your possession, man. They're a help unto you, man. You know? Shit. It really makes no sense. Like we read in the Psalms, man, you kill your son, you give up your son to these idols who have no mouth to speak, no ears to hear, man. It's all done in vanity, man. And you just lost a perfectly good son, man, a child.
And you gotta keep doing it. You know what I mean? These celebrities, they gotta constantly sacrifice to these idols, man, to get their fucking riches or whatnot, man. And they don't have any fucking rest, man. It may seem that way, but deep down inside, them motherfuckers hate themselves.
That's why
man.
they so into the drugs, man. Yo, they either do drugs, do some weird, extreme shit to keep them demons off of them, man. Well, to keep the demons at bay. Are they adrenaline junkies or just straight junkies? Or is some weird sex shit, man? Or some weird closed off person who just tucked away. Like for real.
Weird is in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, right, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Somebody else next time? You brothers. I got this Ezekiel.
Let me just finish this off. In verse 12 it says, so this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathens. Wherefore they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the custom of the heathen. You know, and that just shows, like, you know, the things that were before times were here now, man. And that's exactly what you guys are doing now, man. You guys will die, you know, just to celebrate Christmas, man. You guys look forward to that shit. You guys look forward to following Halloween, man, Easter.
These motherfuckers look forward to the 4th of July. We were slaves during Independence Day. Like what the fuck? And which wasn't the 4th anyway, you dumb motherfuckers. We were slaves during that time, man. How are we looking forward to that? Why am I happy about George Washington Day? He had slaves too.
Yeah. The worst one is Thanksgiving, man.
Right.
Hey,
my brothers like this brother right here was slaughtered, man. It was fucking gassed up.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Y'all got anything more? You got some quiet?
This is Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 7. Then said I unto them, cast ye away every man the abomination of his eyes, and defile not yourselves with the idols of Egypt. I am the glory of God. So basically, you know, for all the things that we're doing, like the holidays and stuff, like the brother that said in Jeremiah 10, do not fall in the ways of the heathen. We basically dirtying ourselves, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said that we was a holy people unto himself, but when we follow these heathen nations, customs and their ways, we basically making ourselves unholy, you know? This verse 8, it says, but they rebelled against me and would not hearken unto me. They did not every man cast away his abominations of their eyes. Neither did they forsake the idols of Egypt. And so basically the Lord gave us a chance to stop doing the abominations that was basically hatred in his eyes. And the thing is that we ain't leaving him alone, and we ain't listening to his voice, which was prophets that he has sent on to us so we can stop our transgressions.
And to make it even worse, the doors of repentance open now. We under grace now.
Drake still want to make that JC covenant, boy.
Man.
Not get they want to uncircumcise themselves. That's an actual procedure for the record. Getting uncircumcised is an actual procedure here in America, man. Well, shit, that shouldn't be no surprise. Not thinking about it. I immediately realized these motherfuckers are getting turned dicks into vaginas, and vice versa. So, Salaki, that's not really big news. Becoming uncircumcised is not big news. I'm behind the curve.
Well, that's terrible. That's news. Man, fuck you, goddamn 2/3, man. It's like I'm gonna add a precept for you when you finish yours, man.
Go ahead, Mario. Bring it up.
It's it.
Let bring it up. Let Mario bring it up.
It's Psalms 110 and 3, yeah. It says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth. Hey, when y'all see Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and y'all see the men, the true men of the Lord, the elect, Abaratazah, we all are those men, then you all gonna try to get right, man. Hey, but like brother was saying, that the time to get right is now. Before the Lord, hey, seals up that door of repentance, man. You don't want to have to say, like, man, he was the one dude that I should, like, because I had this shit happen in the world. A chick I was dealing with, she literally told me, like, I really like you, you treat me good, like, but you just too good to me. And she just didn't want to fuck with me. But it's like, hey, when you want to go fuck with them other motherfuckers, you know what the fuck is gonna happen and shit. And then shortly after she said that shit, she ended up getting raped and shit. And then she tried to come back. Hey, but the Lord is having mercy where it's like, hey, and while you still had a chance to repent, man. Because you don't want to see him crack them clouds and then it's too late, man.
Go ahead, Paul.
Back in that Ezekiel 20:8, it says, then I said, I will pour out my fury upon them to accomplish my anger against them in the midst of the land of Egypt. But basically, the Lord is not, he ain't dealing with that shit, man. If y'all ass gonna get right, he gonna fuck y'all ass up. Done deal.
That's the first commandment, man. The first one gotta be the most serious one. He said, have no other God before me. I am a jealous power. So what do you think, what do you all think is gonna happen, man? You all, that day is gonna come to pass, man. Whether you all can see it or not, man. That day is gonna come to pass, man. Martial law is around the corner, man. The dollar collapses around the corner, man. And the Lord said, whoever trusted in him and was confounded, man. Hey, but hey, the elect is gonna believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And the elect is gonna be saved, man. Hey, African Americans ain't gonna be saved, man. Mexicans ain't gonna be saved. Israelites are gonna be saved, man. The true worshipers of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna be saved, man.
That's right.
Not these idol worshipers out here, man. You got a lot of fucking idol worshipers, man.
Ezekiel 23.
So because it's real graphic, man. So you can understand the seriousness and really understand what, like, get a glimpse into how the Lord sees Israel as a nation when Jacob's following after these heathens. Jacob's following after anything except for their own customs, following after anything except their own heritage. When they're dealing with stolen waters, man. This is how the Lord sees it. When you want to make that Jason covenant or serve an idol, this is what the Lord sees, man.
With the mother. Oh yeah?
Right. Hey, bro, try to get that on camera, man. That's the perfect picture, man.
Look, the brother Malcolm are like, oh yeah? You motherfuckers wanna, oh yeah? Go ahead, man. Show fucking destruction.
You gonna do dicks?
This is Ezekiel.
And that's essentially what the Lord is seeing, man. You know, Israel as a whole, man, is doing dicks. And they ain't gonna call them Israel, man, Gentiles. And that's why it was called Gentiles.
They either.
The Lord put them off, man.
Yep.
And to really simply understand, just what I thought about it, it's the spirit, really. To understand the Gentiles New Testament, just go to what Paul quoted. He quoted Hosea, the 1st chapter. So go to Hosea, the 1st chapter. Those Gentiles that was put off and came back were Israelites, point blank period. They was not called his people, because he told them, you know I me, but now you shall be called my people, man. That was Israel, point blank period, that simple. Okay? They was out being a whore. So he said in Hosea 2, he was angry, said, you are not my wife. But then he told them how to become his wife again. Like he read in Jeremiah, he said, it should not be done that a man takes the wife back that's doing dicks, but I should tell you to come back. It's that simple, man. You can't get it. If I forgot to be here, it's here to them that are perishing, man. It's that simple. You can't understand it because you're perishing. You are fitting to die. And back to the point, man. The graphic description of Israel's adultery, Israel's turning its back to the Lord. Very graphic. I put a warning up. Don't click on this concept when you're 18 years old.
This is Ezekiel 23. I'm going to start at the top. It says, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, there were two women, the daughters of one mother. And they committed whoredoms in Egypt. They committed whoredoms in their youth. There were their breasts pressed, and there they bruised the teats of their virginity. You
Go ahead, brother. No, I'm talking.
Come. Verse 2, it says, Son of man, there were two women, the daughters of one mother. Right? And they committed whoredoms in Egypt. Now the two women, the daughters of one mother, the mother, what's that, Galatians 4 and 26? Mm-hmm. Jerusalem is free, it is the mother of us all. And the two women is the northern and southern kingdom, right? Which is going to explain it well further when I read it. Now it says, and they committed whoredoms in Egypt. It says, right, because Jeremiah 6 and 2 says that I have likened Israel to a comely and delicate woman, right? Verse 3, it says, and they committed whoredoms in Egypt, and they committed whoredoms in their youth, the beginning of our nativity, man. We became a nation in Egypt, right? And it says, and they committed whoredoms in their youth. There were their breasts pressed, and there they bruised the teats of their virginity. It says, and the names of them were Aholah the elder, and Aholah her sister.
And the bruised the teats of their virginity. While we were in Egypt, you had Jake back then even serving Egyptian idols. That's why they pressed upon Aaron to make them a god. Okay? They was already, man, when the Lord got us out of Egypt, man, Jake was already basically horse already, man. That's why they had to wander around to those that was faithful, which the only two was left, and then new people was around that wasn't in the land of Egypt in that lifetime.
Shit, when they left, the people wanted to go back, man.
Exactly, immediately.
Yep. And it says,
and bruise the teeth, man. That's the start of rough sex right there, for the record.
Yep.
Keep that in mind. That's the start of rough sex, man. That's nice grippings, and you can pinch them nipples. And, you know, sad, don't go too much to it. But sometimes you gotta, you gotta certain shit. You gotta pinch the nipples. But no, this is actually like, it's torture for the man that's watching this happen to his fucking woman. It's a big difference, man. I'm pleasurable about the shit.
Verse 4, it says, and the names of them were Aholah the elder, and Aholah her sister, and they were mine, and they bear sons.
They were mine.
Yep. And they bear sons and daughters. Thus were their names. Samaria, which is the northern kingdom, is Aholah, and Jerusalem, which is the southern kingdom, is Aholibah. And Aholah played the harlot when she was mine, and she doted on her lovers, on the Assyrians, her neighbors.
Start just like Hosea. The northern kingdom first, Ephraim, played that harlot, man. Yep. Went with the Assyrians, alright, was happy with their gods, played the whore. Oh, I like how this look. Look at that motherfucking picture. Oh, this look nice. They wear these type of garments. Mm-hmm. Hey, just like we got in Egypt, what happened? The one motherfucker liked the Babylonian garments.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And it says, verse 5, and Aholah played the harlot when she was mine, and she doted on her lovers, on the Assyrians, her neighbors, which were clothed with blue, captains and rulers, all of them desirable young men, horsemen riding upon horses.
So they liked how this shit looked. They liked the power that they had. They liked what they seen. It was nice, and it was nice visuals.
Yep.
Okay? Go ahead, because the horsemen, that's the power. They liked their might. They liked how they did shit.
It says,
even the Lord been here say, man, to any army, man. The Lord gave us true beauty and glory, man. Nobody had gold and shit like us, man. Man, we had so much gold left Egypt. We gave gold to make the stuff that we for the Lord, and had more gold left over for what we needed for our personal self.
The Lord said to stop.
Right. We had that much, like, we just got out of being slaves, man. We got all this gold still. Niggas to this day still, hey, when they get money, what they like to do? Ghostface killer shit. Big ass gold thing, bands and shit. Gold, that's because we supposed to be like that. But no, there's like gold, man. We got gold, man. Like it said in Hosea, let's go fuck this gold. These motherfuckers got them some nice blue ass shit. This shit look nice. They put the jewel on the snout nose.
And the Lord gonna bring that back, man. We gonna get that back. Cause what's that? I believe it's Isaiah, where it says, "I shall make gold as silver, as bronze, as the bronze what was it? Bronze as iron, and then the iron is 10. You know. But this verse 7, right? Ezekiel 23:7. It says, Thus she committed her whoredoms with them, with all of them that were the chosen men of Assyria, and with all of whom she doted. With all their idols she defiled herself.
Alright, so it looked good. They built some shit up nice. They liked how they style. They what is it? They peeped they stilo. Okay? You know, they liked how it looked, man. Like Eve. She looked upon the fruit that serpent was given, and it was pleasant to the eye. She went after it.
That's the spirit, because I thought when it said desirable young men, that's what popped in my head was the goddamn was Eve in the serpent.
Hey, why trim us down their ways for love?
Yep.
That's what they did. They although we got all this knowledge and wisdom and glory from the Lord, you know, Jake was like, nah, I like how they do these things. I want to fit in with them. Jake just want to fit in with motherfuckers, man. Fuck that. They should be wanting to fit in. Man, we the cool kids, motherfuckers.
That's right.
Hey, we the real hipsters, man.
That's
we the
right.
weird motherfuckers like the old. We like the old shit. Hey, it was the old stuff. Hey, the ancient past.
Yep.
We like to think a certain way. We do things just to be ironic.
And like the brother Dream. That's some funky shit.
Right. We just a weird, ironic kid, man. That's us, man. We the real hipsters.
Yep.
We trying to be like the heathen really trying to be like us.
Right, but Jake want to be like everybody else, man. Fuck like everybody else, man. Go ahead.
I got a quick one.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Proverbs 11 and 22. As a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. Shit, you know, brother quoted a little bit before, man, but you know, that's how it is right now, man. You know, the jewel, we have the jewel in the snout's mouth, man. Because we're really that fair woman without discretion. I got the discretion right here in the Hebrew is the word ta'ain, and it means taste, judgment, decision, decree, properly a taste that is perception, by implication intelligence.
Right.
You know.
So that
My
woman
children
without
are silent.
intelligence.
Slack it. No, you go ahead.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Put on here. Put the camera on. Go ahead.
But no, I said my children are sottish children, man. One of those definitions said without intelligence. You know?
Says transitively a mandate, advice, behavior, decree, discretion, judgment, reason, taste, understanding.
Right, so who's that? Ahola or Aholaba?
Yeah, we talking about a hola.
Right, so
now.
Ahola, all right, she without discretion, man, saw that desirable stuff, didn't make the wise judgment. Like we read in Hosea earlier. So went after they new wine, they new flax and shit. Now realizing the Lord always gave us the new wine. It said in Hosea, the Lord gave us everything that they gave us, which they gave us bullshit. He also gave us gold and silver. He gave us real shit. Basically, they gave us dollar bills, but the Lord gave us gold and silver and stuff, man.
And land, and
Right.
cattle, actual riches.
Exactly. Guns and butter.
Guns and butter, baby.
Guns, stock, bonds. Instead of increasing value, butter. Cars, clothes don't mean shit once you buy it, man. They gave you shit that didn't mean nothing, man. Go ahead.
Back in Ezekiel 23, verse 8, it says, Neither left she her whoredoms brought from Egypt. For in her youth they lay with her, and they bruised the breast of her virginity, and poured their whoredom upon her. So she was doting on the Assyrians, and she was still dealing with the Egyptians, you know, which they philosophy, them idols.
All these idols go back to Egypt anyway. And that's why it's so appealing to Jake. Because it reminds them when they was in Egypt getting fucked, man. Getting their tits bruised and shit. Go ahead.
It says, Wherefore I have delivered her into the hand of her lovers, into the hand of the Assyrians upon whom she doted.
So Ronald's like, hey, go ahead. Go deal with that nigga then. You think you're slick. Ask that bitch for some money, you know? Deal with that motherfucker, man.
Hey, a Friday line always come out on Friday.
That's right, brother.
Verse 10. These discovered her nakedness. They took her sons and her daughters and slew her with the sword. And she became famous among women, for they had executed judgment upon her.
Right, so Jake ass went after these motherfuckers just to get slaughtered, just to get beat down,
And
just
took
to
us
be
slavery.
ghetto gagged.
Yep. Humiliated.
Exactly, man. Go ahead.
Verse 11.
Hey, but the Lord put the ghetto gag and shit like that, and the Warren started shit with these hoes, called niggas to show how he felt. So we go through shit we go through, man. That's why Paul said he that get away shall trouble in the flesh. Because even when we get in this